Hello, Mr. Ed here. Today is April the 11th, 2021. You're not going to believe where I am today. I'm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana, but not only am I in Ponchatoula, Louisiana, but we're at, come here, come on. We're at Wreck-It Ralph's Apiary Bee Yard House Everything in Ponchatoula. That's right. Today we're doing a really cool cutout today. A really cool cutout. Interesting. And it involves this gas tank. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the bees are entering right here. They're not in the top of the gas tank. There must be a baffle or something. So Ralph has got this thing all figured out. How we're gonna how we're gonna get this thing done. So I'm gonna turn it over to Ralph right here, and he's gonna explain to you guys how we plan on getting the bees out of this box into another box, and then we're gonna have somebody else take the bees home. Ralph, you wanna give it? Let's do it then. Come on, you stand right here and tell us the story.
So this gas tank, Corey, my neighbor, come see Corey. Corey, my neighbor. How you doing? This is Corey.
Corey? Mr. Ed? Mr. Ed, nice to meet you.
He dropped the tank off about a month ago and said, Ralph, I got bees in it. I need you to get them out. And I'm like, okay. So what we plan on doing is we're going to take this gas tank, and it's an old fuel tank, comes out of a pickup truck, I think it was.
Or 18-wheeler or something.
18-wheeler or something. We're going to take it and we're going to put it on a dolly and bring it to the front of my shed and cut it open there where we have electricity, and it'll be a lot easier. It won't be in the mud. And then in the meantime, we're going to take this box and we're going to put it in the place of this tank. So all the field bees will come back and they'll be going into the empty box. And when we finish taking all the bees out of here, we're going to put them in another box. We'll move this box out the way, put the box with all the bees in its place, and we'll go from there. In about a week from now, we'll let all the bees come and get used to flying back and forth in a box. I'll seal it up, and then we'll bring it over to Corey's house.
So that's the plan.
That's the plan.
We're going to take the tank, move it off of this stand, off to where it is, replace another box on it so that when we open this hive, and you're going to see the bees are going to fly out of here. And when they fly out, they're not going to go to the tank. They're going to come right back to this location. At least I got my fingers crossed. That's what they do.
It's only, what, 50, 60 feet?
And so they're going to come right back here. And we're going to capture those bees. That'll take away a lot of bees from over where we're working. And they're going to come back here. After we do the transfer into the other box, we'll bring that box back. And it should be a go. And then Corey's going to get them in another week, right?
Yep, I'll bring them home right next door.
So by the grace of God, it's going to be an adventure right here. A transfer of bees from a tank to a box. Let's wrangle, guys. Woo!
Wrangle.
All right, we have a nice place to work in the shade.
So what Ralph is going to do, well, we're going to flip the box over. And the reason we're going to flip the box over, this space right here is empty. There's no bees in here. The bees start somewhere about this area. And so what he intends on doing is cutting the bottom off. So to cut the bottom off, we're going to flip it over, have the hive inverted, upside down, so that we can work on it that way. And then we can see what condition the comb is in to make a decision on what we're going to cut to get to the comb to just make it easier. So we're going to flip it over, and Ralph's going to go, you know, Ralph, Wreck-It Ralph, his forte is destructor. So he's going to go ahead and take the bottom of this thing off. He's going to be in his element, and you know he's going to do a wonderful job.
Cut it up.
All right, so we're going to flip it over and see how much you think this thing weighs, Ralph?
Oh,
About that heavy.
about 60 pounds.
Yeah.
See, there wasn't no.
Yeah, so right now the hive is upside down.
In the front so they can see where.
Okay. But for us to be able to, we need to look and see where we have to cut the hive. So we're going to, Ralph will cut this bottom off. It's at the top, but he's going to cut the bottom off. Then then Charlie will get the camera and you'll see
Right.
what we're looking at.
Right.
So Ralph, what implement of torch are you going to be using on these poor bees?
I'm gonna use this grind. It's got a diamond blade on it, so it should cut through this tank pretty easily. And then pull the top off. But before we get started cutting, we're gonna pull the tape off that we put on. And look at that, them bees are nice.
That's because they're turned upside on their heads, Ralph.
Yeah.
They don't know what's
They're
what's
not
down.
gonna sting anybody. Ready?
So since these are Corey's bees, and Ralph's done a great job cutting that lid off, Corey gets to do the reveal for us.
Oh, that's a good reveal there.
Well, that was pretty disappointing.
So we need to make.
Looks like we're gonna have to make another cut, Ralph.
Yeah. We'll scoop this out first,
Yeah.
and then we'll go from there.
Okay, perfect.
Boy, just think of the stuff somebody had in their gas tank.
All that plastic too, Ralph.
Yeah, we see they put sea foam in there, and that
It
helped.
makes it all go away.
It made it all go away.
Hey, Ralph, you know I would help you right now, but I don't know if you noticed. I got a new suit on, and I just can't. I just don't. Oh, Ralph, I don't want to get it dirty, you know.
All right, Charlie, this is what it looks like. We got all the trash out of there.
And look at that. We can see comb now.
Getting close.
Let's cut this thing and really see some comb.
What are you doing with the rags?
Well, he tried to put it in my mouth, but my veil was on the way, so he's just going to put them in the box instead. That way those bees won't be flying out as he's cutting.
Roll 'em.
All right, so ready for the second reveal?
Second
The
big
one that really
reveal.
counts?
Here we go.
Go for it, brother. Go slow, go slow. There you go.
Show the
Oh,
box.
you got a lot underneath there.
Nice.
A lot of them there.
Yeah.
All right. Set it on the table next to Jeff, and we'll suck them up.
So these are the bees that were on the bottom, and I'm looking in here right now for our queen in here. We're going to vacuum these guys up real quick, and then we'll move over to that comb. So if you were wondering how the plastic got in the back of this, in the bottom of this tank, here's your explanation. The rat. The rat done crawled in there and died, or else the bees may have even killed it, who knows. But we got the holes plugged. Now I'm going to turn it over again, and we're going to vacuum the bees from the other side now. So what Ralph wants to do, he wants to cut the corner here and the corner here, and then cut this back panel off. We'll cut the comb loose from the back side, and by doing this, it's going to enable us to be able to get to the bottom of that, where we can start cutting some of this comb off of there, and then we'll start getting the bees out of there that way. But we need to get to the bottom of this comb, because otherwise, if we try to get it out, it's just going to tear it. We want to get as much of this comb out of here and intact as possible. So that's. Now that's pretty fun, Ralph.
Totally different.
Now that looks like a city or something, skyscrapers in a city. That's beautiful comb. Had a little bit of smoking going on in there while Ralph was cutting it out. But now we're going to go ahead and start removing these outside pieces and working our way in. Look at the bees clustered up over here. So we're going to start cutting comb and vacuuming bees and framing it up. Let's pull this off here.
Ah, this is a new method here. Here we go.
The grinder-free method?
Okay. How many times do we have to bend it before it breaks?
Push up.
That's it. Y'all working out. Yeah, uh-huh.
It's there. It's almost there. There it is.
Here we go. Here we go. Yay. Awesome.
see her in there. Move your finger, Ralph. Don't let it go in. Don't let it go in, Ralph.
There she is. She's coming across. She's right there. Oh, there she is. Oh, there she is.
Don't let it get in that hole, Ralph.
There she is.
We got a queen capture. I think.
Yeah, she's in there.
She is? I can't see her.
Let me see.
I can't see her.
Yeah, she's in there. Yeah, right there.
It's there, Ralph. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, right there. Look.
There you go, folks. Thank you, Jesus. Eagle Eye Ralph. He spotted her once again. We got the queen, got all the comb out, got the bees vacuumed up. We're gonna move our tank back over to its original location, and we're gonna get the box set up and get this video over with. Thank you, Jesus.
Talk loud.
All our field bees that were out in the field, and then the ones that were in the box, they're gonna come back to this spot. Now, you might see some of them have drifted over to this box for whatever reason, but those bees definitely came from this box. We're going to go ahead and now set up our new box with the cutout comb in it, and we're going to turn our queen loose. And all these bees, will shake them back into that box. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now.
2.5 hours.
2.5. That's what it was. 2.5 hours.
You want to set it in the front? Yeah. And you can just work it like this. All right, so we got our bees brought over, and what we're getting ready to do is we're going to go ahead and take the screen off. We're going to release all these bees, and we have our queen, because she's right here, we're going to keep her caged up. This is all the frames of comb that Ralph framed up while we were over there. So it's 10 full frames. Of course, that was a lot of comb. We're going to keep our queen on here. And these bees, they're going to get up in the air, but they're going to come back and land right here in this box.
You want to shake them in like we normally do?
Yeah, we're going to shake them in like we always do. So, hey Corey, why don't you come do this? These are your bees. So you're going to go ahead and grab that cover right there.
Off, take the whole screen.
Take the whole screen off.
Shake
Bounce
them
those
up.
things and don't hit that queen. Now bounce it hard. There you go, like you mean it. There you go. All right, so now you're going to start getting a frame.
Frame about, you're going to do the same thing with each frame. Hit the corner of it right on the...
Go ahead. Now that's a lot of bees. That's a lot of bees. So we still got a couple in the box. So we're going to put this inside, put her right there, put her inside. There you go. You want to cover on top of it? Not all the way.
There we go.
All right. Say it, Corey.
Wait, gotta fix my hair. Fix your eyes. All right, Corey.
Come on. Thanks for watching. You got to look at the camera when you
Gotta
say no. Thanks for watching.
Keep on watching.
We'll be making more.
God bless, Mr. Ed.
Rocky Ralph.
Good time, Charlie.
Corey. We're out here until the next video. All right, that's it. So that was our practice. All right, so now we're ready. Now
All
we're
right, ready. All right.
We got our box all set up. Our queen is still in the cage. The bees are all crazy right now, but it's still going to be about an hour before everything settles down. So Ralph said he's going to come out here, turn the queen loose, and close up the box. But for now, That's all we got. So, Corey, thanks for watching.
Keep on watching.
And we'll be making more.
God bless. Mr. Ed
Wreck-It Ralph.
Good time, Charlie.
and Corey. We're out of here until the next video.